Define rip/rip. I don't know why one of them is capitalized. Like, I wouldn't have understood if it, like, I don't know what rip in all caps means, but I do know what rip in lowercase means, and they're the same thing, I guess.
SSoHPKC, or Seamus, is and has been one of my favorites, if not my actual favorite, YouTuber for as long as I can remember. He's the reason I started watching Let's Plays instead of just walkthrough videos with no commentary. And I honestly think I owe my dry, sarcastic, smart-ass humor to Seamus. I was around 12 when I started watching Seamus, so it doesn't seem unlikely that some of his personality was ingrained into my growing 12-year-old brain. Seamus hasn't posted in over a year at this point, and it isn't the first time that he's disappeared for an extended amount of time either. I've thought about making a video about Seamus before, but I never had much to say about the topic, until recently when a video showed up after searching for an old series of his. The video I'm talking about is the video where James, or UberHaxerNova, gets asked about Seamus during a stream and talks about how he hasn't talked to him in a very long time. From what he says, it seems like once Seamus left the creatures, he pretty much cut contact with everyone, because James mentions in the video that the last time he talked to Seamus was when he was sick, which was close to 4 years ago.
I don't fucking know. Last I heard he was like on his deathbed or something, but like, you know, apparently that's not the case if he's got like 400 hours plugged into Final Fantasy. So I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Which is really sad to me, and I'm sure that it's sad for a lot of fans of James and Seamus, and the creatures as a whole alike. It seems like no one has heard from Seamus, except for his girlfriend Ashley, of course. Ashley posts on Twitter about Seamus pretty frequently, but nothing of that much interest. It seems like Seamus wants to stay completely away from Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, etc. I kind of feel bad for Ashley because whenever she posts anything, she gets bombarded by fans asking where Seamus is, and when she actually posts about Seamus, all hell breaks loose between the fans, and everybody's just scrambling to see if they can get a response about any one of their questions about him. And sometimes she does answer a fan back. A couple months ago, a fan asked if Seamus was going to ever come back to YouTube and start posting videos again. And Ashley said that her and Seamus had talked about it, and that they hadn't ruled it out as an option, which obviously got a lot of people's hopes up, including mine. I know a lot of people are trying to figure out where Seamus is, and if he'll ever come back. And if you clicked on this video because you thought you might get some answers or that I had some insight about the situation, I'm sorry, because I don't. I'm sure I know more than most of his fans because I do keep up with what Ashley says about him on Twitter and what other people say about him on Twitch or Twitter or whatever it may be, but I'm really just as in the dark as everybody else is. I think that even Seamus doesn't know if he'll ever come back. If I had to guess, I think he does want to come back, at least sometimes. Just like any other YouTuber who stopped making videos. If you've ever made YouTube videos and then stop for a while, I'm sure you know what I mean. There's just this feeling you get sometimes that you really want to make a video and you really want to make content. But I think Seamus is conflicted with that, like many other YouTubers who have quit for a while. But honestly, I have no clue. I've watched Seamus for 8 years, and as much as I like to think that I know him, I really don't. I feel like I do, like many other fans of many other YouTubers. But no matter how much I want to believe that I know him, or how he thinks, or how he feels, I don't. Neither does anyone else besides Seamus himself. I'm sure Ashley doesn't really know what he's thinking, and they've been dating for like 10 years or something like that at this point. As a fan of Seamus, all I can do is hope that he comes back, even if he just makes one final video where he says he's done. I think that the fans need some closure about this subject, so we can, or at least I can, stop typing his name into YouTube every other week hoping to find something new about whether or not he's going to make content again. Seamus himself talked about being mad at himself for not giving an update about being gone for so long when he disappeared in 2015. So I think it's fair to hope we can get something from him saying goodbye, or saying that he doesn't know what he's going to do, or whatever it may be. All we can do is hope, unfortunately. That being said, I do truly believe that we will all hear from Seamus again. It may not be tomorrow, or next week, or next month, but I think eventually we'll hear from the sarcastic, shotgun-toting, Mario-playing Sir Seamus once again.
In the valley of your slowly fading memory, are there pastures bathed in sun, sudden light?